Have you ever been around someone who just incessantly whines about everything? Doesn't it just drive you bonkers? You know, there can actually be an addiction to whining. It's their default position. Why would somebody choose that when it's so unpleasant? Because it's their way of coping with the world and not having to be present in their own lives. Also, an addiction to whining is an addiction to being a victim. And that's a big addiction for many, many people. That way, they never have to be in charge of their lives. They think the payoff is that, well, if I'm the victim, then it's always the other person's fault. It's the government's fault. It's my husband's fault. It's my job's fault. It's never me. Don't you see how terrible they all treat me? The difficulty is people with an addiction to whining, people with an addiction to complaining can never really have a life. It's a real sad thing, actually. So, what can they do? Well, they can come out of whining and begin to have gratitude. They can come out of whining and begin to see that they actually have some power and potency to change what they'd like to change in the world. Will they do it? Maybe, maybe not. One thing I do know is we can't force a person out of addiction. They have to choose it. They have to see that there's something else that's possible.